Okay, and we are back on. I had to pick up that call, and let me just turn this thing off now, since I can do that from now on. Okay, that's amazing. So yeah, I was connecting and with that highest part of myself, and I was asking, what is it that it would be the best to talk about right now? And the thing that came straight away was about passing the message from my spirit guides, from my higher self, from my divine team, whichever way you want to call it. The message about every one of us being very, 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 very selective of who we are choosing to be. The thing is that deep at the core and at the essence of our core, we are the wholeness. We are the wholeness, deep at the essence of our core. We are the love. We are the light, we are the grace, and we are the bliss. And there is absolutely no other way around it. It's so magnificent that we are here right now in this time of the earth, and we are doing this stuff that is just so crazy and so entirely out of this world. The amount of processing of feelings and emotions and everything we're processing right now is just absolutely phenomenal. And we are doing that. We are not shying away. I actually made a post that just came straight away from my guides as well about saying thank you. Thank you for processing all that stuff. Thank you for processing all that crap. The message that I have for you today is to be selective who you are choosing to be. Because deep at the core, you are the wholeness, and you are the love, and you are the grace. You are as well the light. But there are so many lies that we've been conditioned into believing, and we have identified ourselves with it. We identified ourselves with being an anxious person. I have anxiety. I'm suffering from anxiety. Huge, big, bold, heavy label, right? I'm struggling with this and that. I am this, I am that. Sorry guys, something in my eyes. Maybe one of these labels that it doesn't serve me any longer and it's time to let it go. Probably 100 of them. So the thing that I'm talking about, and I would like to shine the light today, is exactly about being so selective, being so careful and so aware what are we identifying ourselves with. The thing is that in our heads, we're constantly repeating to ourselves the story. We constantly keep on repeat thinking and feeling the same feelings and emotions, triggered by the same thoughts, triggered by the same cocktail of chemicals that these feelings and emotions create within us. And this is what we're becoming so addicted to. That's why so many people ask, like, how come it is so hard to change? How come it is so hard to change? Because this is what you made your body addicted to. You made your body addicted to thinking and feeling you are not good enough. You keep on repeating in your head the story that you were not loved by your parents, right? So this is the stuff that I'm sharing, is the stuff that I've done, guys, right? This is not me pointing the finger, oh, you, by the way, no. All of that stuff comes from here, from my own inner work. So the story that I kept on repeating constantly over and over again is that I've not been wanted, needed, and loved when I was growing up. And you know what? I was repeating the story when I was a grown-up, when I was living already on my own, when I was already creating my own grown-up adult relationships, friendships, lifestyle, and I just kept on repeating that story in my head. And guess what? Guess exactly what I have created in my adult, no longer a child and family home environment. Exactly the same story. That's why my divine guidance is just reminding myself, me, and every single one of us so much about the story we are repeating to ourselves. What's going on right now in the world and these high energies that we are experiencing, which I'll be talking about in the next video, they're bringing up to the surface so much of the debris and the dust and the mess that it lies somewhere on the bottom, but it doesn't serve us any longer. It weights us down. It makes us feel heavy. It makes us feel not good enough. It makes us feel, after even all the work that we've done, like there is still something wrong with us. And the reason is that these energies right now are here to help us overcome the stuff that it doesn't belong in our beautiful future. If you could sit down with your amazing or mermazing, you get it? Mermazing. In your mermazing journal, if you could, just came. If you could sit down and write down in your journal just like that, for example, what is the most fabulous and amazing or amazing version of yourself you can imagine. Don't put any ifs and buts, don't put your past into it, just put this new version of yourself, pen and paper. How would you look like? How would you walk like? What would you do? How would you talk about yourself to yourself and to others? What would be the things that you would be putting into your body, right? How would you do your hair? What kind of clothes you would be wearing? What kind of music you would be dancing to at the morning after you wake up? Look at that stuff and just write it down and ask yourself, after doing that little exercise, because more and more we will be doing the how-tos over here. More and more we will be talking and about taking action and taking that action over here. I am implementing that right now. Already in the background, I'm working on the kind of workshops, Zoom calls, live calls, that we can roll up our sleeves together, you and me and our community, and we can do that work together more and more and more and more. Thought, deed, action, right? Intention, an idea, intention, and taking an action and making it, embedding it into our bodies. And after sitting down and writing down in your amazing journal, what would that best version of yourself feel like? The most feel like, look like. It's not about what outside over there has to be to make you feel good. It's about how good you need to feel within yourself to create that outside reality. And now sit down and look about those thoughts and feelings and emotions that you are having running in the background of your thought patterns, and see what doesn't belong there and become entirely selective. How do you do that? You write down the thoughts that they are in your head. She said this, he said that. They've done this, they've done that. I am this, I am that. All those disempowering thoughts, feelings, and emotions that we keep on feeding by tuning into them. And often when that stuff comes to us on automatically, we are still in charge to say, no, I refuse to put my energy and give you my power. I am choosing right now to change my energy entirely, jump on a trampoline, change my state physically and emotionally, put the song on, dance off, or do the meditation, sit in silence, be with that feeling and emotion, on entirely shake it off and change my own state. So instead of thinking and feeling, I am not good enough, I wasn't loved, blah, 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 what am I choosing to think and feel? I am wholeness. Who am I at the core? I am wholeness. End of story. So if I am wholeness, let me reconnect with that wholeness within me. Let me be selective. Let me love myself so much right now that I am picking and choosing consciously with a beautiful, strong intention of truth and grace to tune into my wholeness here and now. Right now, and let me feel it entirely, and let me have that feeling expand from my heart center through my entire body. I'm gonna imagine myself, the light shimmering within me and all around me, inside out, and doing all that beautiful stuff to embed that fundamental truth and stop repeating the conditioned and forced on me lie, which I no longer have to buy into. I hope, guys, that makes sense. Of course it makes sense. Of course it makes sense. Please let me know if you are benefiting from that stuff and which part exactly from this video hits your own core. If you can write few words or sentences in the comment section, I would appreciate that big time. And that comment is going to help other people see that video as well. Why do I ask for it? I ask for it because throughout this year, there is so many people who are dealing less strong with everything the way you are or me, and they need videos like that. They need our strength, they need our community, they need that message to tune into that higher vibration instead of staying in that vibration of disempowerment, that vibration of I'm not good enough, maybe it is time to check it out, and all that stuff that doesn't serve us. Yes, there is a lot of people who are struggling right now. The more we share that high vibrational message, the more we share our kindness and love, the more space we give to another person, whether they struggle or they're happy in any possible way, the more we help ourselves and the collective. Beautiful soul, thank you so much for being here with me till the end of that video. Thank you for being fabulous and fantastic. Thank you just for shining and being you. Stay awesome, keep on exploring, and if you love that content, please pass it on, share with another person through a private message or publicly on your platforms. I wish you absolutely all the best and only the best, and I will see you soon. Boom. Hello, beautiful people and gorgeous souls. Today we're having an absolutely beautiful and amazing day here in Scotland. I've been enjoying the sun a little bit more today because I was able to do so. Maybe let me move over there that I'm not blinded that much. I hope every single one of you is doing great. I hope every single one of you is doing amazingly. And if not, I'm going to send you so much of my love and light. So love yourself right now enough to open your heart entirely and receive this abundance of love and high vibrations that I am sending to you right now. And I'm just loving today so much. I'm just loving today so much. Everything just flows and it's just absolutely beautiful and amazing. And if it doesn't flow, I'm just letting it flow anyway, which is just absolutely fabulous. And I was taking a little break in between the tasks. I closed my eyes and I was meditating a little bit, tuning in so easily, so fast into that zone that I absolutely love to be. And I was asking, what is it? I connected with the highest particle of myself, and I asked, what is it that it would be absolutely the best right now to pass on into the world? Just